Whew, what's up, everyone? Fried peanuts. I'm not gonna even do the comedic fried peanuts thing, man. Look who's on my screen. DSP Gaming. Okay, I hate this guy. I despise him. Well, I would say I despise him. I find him like an annoying brat, you know. Um, for someone who's 43 years old, goddamn. But, anyways, I made another video a while ago. Well, not a while ago, a few days ago, of me reacting to an awful Resident Evil Requiem review, and it's not really a review because at that time the game didn't come out. I also watched another video of DSP playing Resident Evil and sucking at it. But I was catching up on WPIG, and that's a podcast that covers DSP. And while catching up, I started hearing the beginning of this rant he's having, where he's complaining about the inconsistencies of the plot and how it doesn't make sense. Um, and he's a big gamer guy. He's supposed to understand this. He's played every fucking Resident Evil, you know, and he quote unquote is observant, and that's fucking stupid. I want to watch it. I want to see it. And sadly, I'm watching it on his channel because I didn't find like any. I don't know if Raw Phil deletes the streams. I just couldn't find anything. So I'm just gonna
Funny.
watch his video, and I disliked it, so I could feel better about myself. But I'm gonna make fun of him, so I feel like, you know what? Hey, you can get a view. It's not like he's getting much, dude. This video I think has 400 views, and dude, you have 250,000 subscribers, man. I have almost 20 subscribers, and I hope I could get more views. But anyways, um, let's see. Also, I listen. People can criticize Resident Evil Requiem, but there are certain things where, like, okay, your complaints aren't fair because it's just you not understanding the story or not being observant.
That we, as you're playing through the game, about this plot.
Okay,
And I'm
tell me.
like, isn't it funny that as you're playing through the game, you don't realize certain things, but then if you sit back and you think about it more rationally, you're like, oh, that kind of doesn't make sense. So, for example,
Tell me.
these will be minor story spoilers. These are not going to be huge things. These are things that you would already kind of know if you were either playing the game or if you just watch trailers and stuff. So,
Okay.
starting off early in the game, this
Mm-hmm.
guy, Victor Gideon, who's a doctor, he's basically kidnapping one of the main characters, Grace. Okay?
Yeah.
He's walking through the streets of not Raccoon City, but Renwood. This is a populated city. It's a normal city.
Okay.
Leon just happens to show up at exactly that time to catch the fact that this guy is kidnapping Grace.
He's saying that as if he was just going on a trip to the grocery store just to get something and then saw Grace. No. Sherry told him that a police officer nearby went missing. The same police officer that turned into a zombie and attacked Grace. So it makes sense that he'd find her since he went to where she is because the police officer was there, the missing one. Um, so it's not completely by accident. Sherry gave him the location of the missing police officer, and the reason he's going there is because people have been going missing and then like turning into zombies. It's like the curse of Umbrella, the survivors of Raccoon City. So it's not by accident, you know. You're just a dumb fuck.
And he tries to stop it. Okay? So that prompts Gideon to pull out a gun and start shooting random people in the street. But it's not a real gun. It's a virus injector device,
Okay.
which then starts turning the people in the streets into zombies. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, as this happened, in my head, it started turning. Wait a minute.
In your head, it started turning. Okay, man.
People are reacting like it's the first time they've ever seen this before. Like, what? In the world of Resident Evil and its lore, okay, the first zombie.
Okay, before he fucking continues, it's different from like hearing about fucking outbreaks, and I'm gonna get to that because you know I know he's gonna say something about don't they know that there's like outbreaks happening all the time? Well, yeah, the government is covering it up, and we know all about it, you know. And it's more in Requiem where like we see the emails, you know, between the connections, Umbrella, you know, the fucking U.S. government. We learn about these stuff, but the thing is, um, even if you heard about our outbreak, seeing it in real life is just gonna be different, you know. It's gonna be scary. Like it's so stupid to say, you know.
zombie outbreak was in the late 1990s, or actually mid 1990s. Okay, Raccoon City was
Okay.
completely destroyed by a device. Now, I thought it originally was a nuke. Apparently, people are telling me it's a thermobaric device, so it had no nuclear fallout, but it still killed everything there. Um, right? So the entire city destroyed. Since Resident Evil 2, okay, we have had Las Plagas. We have had the outbreak.
Okay, Las Plagas was such an isolated incident. You think anyone survived from Las Plagas, man, other than fucking Leon and Ashley? Maybe like who else would have survived? Ada. Um, I think only literally three people. How would people know about it? It was on a small, like urban, like not urban, like a small region, a town, a village that got Las Plagas. All of them are fucking dead. You know, it wasn't on the news. Leon knew about it because the fucking U.S. government sent him to retrieve the daughter of the U.S. president. Uh, what the fuck? Like that's out of everything you could have said. That's the worst example.
2, okay, we have had Las Plagas. We have had the outbreak in Africa.
I mean, to be fair, with 5 and 6, I haven't completely played it. Like I just like read some of the stories. I don't fully know it, so I can't really say my thoughts on these two.
We have had Resident Evil 6 where there was literally like 3 outbreaks across the globe, all simultaneously, of different viruses.
I might decide
Giant
to play the
mutating creatures
games
destroying major
on this channel. I don't know if I
metropolitan
should.
areas. Okay, this all happened canon in the world of Resident Evil. How the hell don't anyone know about zombies yet? How do you, this is the first time you've seen it? How?
What do you mean how, dude? Throughout the games, we always know that the umbrella is connected to the government and that the government is corrupt to some degree. Like, dude, like, don't you know the story of why? I don't know if it's like canon, but like the story of why Leon works for the government. Wasn't it like after RE2 he wanted to protect Cherry, and I think the government like wanted her, and the only way he could protect her is by working under them. Now you could correct me on that. I don't know, but the thing is, throughout the games, we see that the government is always connected to covering stuff up. And the thing is, us as the player, we always see the outbreaks. Why? Because we're not normal citizens, okay? We're FBI, like Grace. We are DSO, Leon. We are BSSA, Chris. We're always a part of some organization that it's required to know about these information. You're not a random citizen that, you know, you would not know these stuff. Like, how fucking stupid are you?
How did no one during any of this time take a picture, take a video, pull out their phone and record it and broadcast it to the world that no one knows that this biological weapon shit has happened?
I mean, dude, to be fair, like if you see a zombie, let's say you don't understand fully the idea of a zombie and you see a zombie running towards you to eat you, would you really pull out your phone and record it? This guy was literally saying, "Oh, there were like when, at the elevator moment. Oh, like the girl is on top of me. Should I look away from the danger and observe around?" This guy is a fucking dumbass, man. He's a fucking hypocrite to his own self. God damn. Like, well, I don't know what the fuck he wants. Even if that was to happen, someone to record it. I mean, people could say, like, oh, you know, like two people, like three people, like kind of went crazy or some shit, like an accident happened, they could fucking cover it up easily, man. And another thing, because fun fact, the games are not real life. Resident Evil isn't based on real life. It's a fictional game. Phil, zombies are not real. I know it's fucking crazy for you to know that with your 2 brain cells, but man, zombies are not real.
And that this is going on. How this doesn't make any sense. Resident Evil 6 alone, there's no way that game could have happened, and no one knows about the zombies and the outbreaks and the virus.
No, again, I don't know about 6. I need to play it, man.
So I just find it hilarious that he's walking through the street, infecting all of these people. Okay, and then, oh, that's fine. Oh wait, what's this? Everyone's mutating. What's the? You've seen it already. You know what it is. It's another outbreak. Run, right? Now, in addition...
Run. What do you think they were doing when the outbreak happened? They were running. Which is what started this conversation, because you're confused on why they're so shocked, but want them to run, but you're confused on why they're shocked, because they're supposed to be used to the outbreak. What the fuck do you want to happen?
To that, wouldn't it be counterproductive to be letting out a whole wave of the strain in the middle of a city if you're someone who's been secretly doing research about this virus for like 30 years, trying to figure something out about it?
Wait,
like,
what?
Do you really want the whole world about this virus for like 30 in the middle of a city? If you're someone who's been secretly doing research about this virus for like 30 years, trying to figure...
Dude, the virus that the citizens got, because I think it was just a T virus, like, Victor wasn't studying that for 30 years. He was studying Spencer's work, and the last virus he has made, which was the Elpis. And he's been trying to figure it out for so long, and he finally knew how to get the virus, which is by using grace. That's why he doesn't fucking care about anything else. So it doesn't care if another outbreak happens, because he's not using a virus that is a fucking a secret. It's a fucking virus. It's the same thing that happened to Raccoon City. You know, they could just cover this one up. And like, it's like you're talking, like, we see when we first see Victor, he says, oh, how he planted the body to lure Grace. He did it before. I don't see you like confused about it, you know? It doesn't make sense.
Something out about it. Like, do you really want the whole world to know about the virus? If not, why on earth are you shooting people randomly in the street and infecting them? It doesn't seem to make sense.
What the fuck are you saying? You already said that isn't everyone supposed to know that the virus, like, outbreak is a thing? And then you say, why are you shooting them and infecting them? Because that could expose and tell everyone about the virus. Like, can you fucking pick a lane, man? Can you... Are you okay, man? Like, jeez.
Does it?
You don't make sense, man. Your existence is a fucking misconception.
Virus at a care center where, again, this care center has been a research facility to try to refine the virus. Why?
Wait, what?
In the game, they unleashed the virus at a care center where, again, this care center has been a research facility to try to refine the virus. Why?
I'm trying to remember why, actually. I'm trying to remember. Because the thing is, let me think. When we first saw the zombies, like, I don't think we ever were told why the outbreak happened in the care center. I think actually it's because we saw Victor later on in the not in the arc in the underground thing under the helicopter, where he fucking self detonated the facility, not the care facility, but the other thing. And it's obvious, like, we learn from the phone call that, okay, like, he finished his work. He has nothing else to do. He has the final virus, which is like the key for it is Grace, and it's not in the facility. He has no use for the facility anymore. Okay, that's how Victor is. He doesn't care. He's a psychopath, man. He fucking destroyed everything because okay, I don't care about these anymore. I have my answer, and it's Grace, and Grace is mine, and I'm gonna use her to get the Elpis virus. Now, why would he need the facility anymore? And the fact that he knows that Leon, we saw how he saw him in the cameras in the skeleton eye. He knows that Leon is there, and Leon and Victor knows who Leon is. You think he's gonna risk Leon have him like chased? So obviously he's just gonna send some have zombies occupy him to distract him. You know?
For what reason would you want to just unleash the virus to kill everyone in the center? It doesn't even make sense. Like, oh, maybe you'll say, well, it's collateral damage. They don't want anyone who's involved to live to talk about it. Yeah, but isn't it more valuable to keep them on? Like, what if you're still researching? What, you know, these are valued employees and people who.
That's the thing. There is no research anymore. He finished his work. Okay? He finished, like, he has Grace. He tested her blood and saw that it all, like, works. Like, her blood is the key for Elvis. Like, that's it. She's the key. Or at least that's what we were told from the beginning.
Have helped you all along with this thing. Now you're just gonna murder them all? What? Huh? And then this is the silliest one out of everything, and this is the last time I'll talk about the plot, just so we're not spoiling. So, without spoiling the plot, the main character Grace, okay, she's critical to the plot because apparently the villains need her. They say she's like the chosen one or the special one that they need for their research. Yet at the beginning of the game, okay, Grace breaks free because she was kidnapped, and she breaks free of her captors, and she starts wandering through this medical facility. Literally everything is out to kill her, okay? You got regular zombies, you got big mutations.
Now, I heard some complaints about it, and I feel like there's such an easy debunk for it, and I'm surprised no one has said it. Like, you literally said it. She broke out. Broke out from where? The room that had lights where the girl couldn't get into? Where did she break out from? The place where she was strapped down to, that was, I guess, keeping her safe from all the other creatures outside. So I don't know what you're talking about. And another thing, the room that they were in, it was completely closed off. The only thing that was there was the girl, and she couldn't get into the room since it had light. It had light, like it just she wouldn't have went into the room. So she was already in a safe space, and obviously Grace had to leave because she needed to escape. And her escaping, the whole facility is just filled with subjects. And then later on, we see Victor confront Grace. Where? In the fucking I forgot the safe room, the one that had the second puzzle, and we see Victor like be like, "Oh, you're special," and the thing is, why was he there? Was he there like just to drink tea with her and like leave her? No, he was there to take her back. And I know what he's gonna say. He's gonna say, "Oh, it's been 11 hours." Okay, I remember hearing that. It's been 11 hours. No, it's been 11 hours of gameplay, man. But I'm sure that the time was different. Okay, it's not like Grace is actually fucking breaking crates and doing every little side quest, finding all the Mr. Raccoons. Okay, like it's so stupid, and it's just so fucking stupid. It's easily debunkable. Victor was already there to get her back and take her to safety. She's a priority, okay? She broke out and she ran away when she saw Victor again. And Victor was angry, you know? He was angry. Why was he angry? What was he angry because I fucking know. She insulted him? No, because she's the key and he needs to get her because she ran away from her fucking place.
Zombies, you've got the giant monster. You got regular zombies, you got big mutation zombies, you've got the giant monster that you see in all the preview videos that's lurking around the house that's trying to kill her. If she's so critical to your research, why aren't you trying to save her life? Why?
He did though. He did. Why was he in the fucking room with the puzzle and he was talking to her? Why did he come back for her to talk with her and take her back? Why? Why, you dumb little fuck?
Did you leave her to fend for herself for like 11 hours? literally for 11 hours. She just has to fight to.
Also, 11 hours because you're a dumb fuck who kept playing the game for I don't know why that long, man. On my first playthrough, I got like 9 hours, man. And I fucking completed everything. I fucking platinumed the game. And I haven't fucking played for however long you've played. Jeez, this guy is so slow because he stays on the map, which counts his time, I think. He stays on the map and he begs for I don't know how long. Guys, please support this stream, okay? I don't want to see Resident Evil go. I don't want to see Resident Evil, you know. I was excited for this game, but it just... I don't know. Engagement, support, viewership. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Tooth and nail to survive, right? She's shooting the zombies. She's finding ways to inject them and make them blow up so she doesn't die. Then all of a sudden, after like 11 hours, they reveal, oh, you're critical to the plot. Let's go. And they take her and they go somewhere else. But
What?
she barely survived. And they take her and they go somewhere else. They reveal, oh, you're critical to the plot. Let's go. And they take her and they go somewhere else.
Yeah, they took her. They quote unquote saved her, which is what you wanted, which is what happened. They took her. You wanted the helicopter to go into the fucking room and get her out? Are you fucking stupid?
But
and obviously we saw that Victor like was in the other place, the underground place, and when he left, he was on a call with Zeno. And the next time we see Victor, he's with Zeno. So you can use your stupid dumb brain to maybe think, hey, you know, maybe he went to get Zeno. Maybe he went to talk with Zeno. He had a briefcase. I don't know what was. I don't remember what was in it. But I don't know. Like, you're dumb. I hate you.
Barely survived for 11 hours. What the fuck? So the plot makes no sense at all.
Jeez, man.
But I definitely think that that's kind of the thing. You have to suspend your disbelief when you play these games because.
Yeah, motherfucker, it's this fucking zombie game. The fuck you talking about? Obviously, you have to suspend your disbelief. Man, it's a fucking survival horror game with zombies, monster, and a 50-year-old Leon Kennedy doing badass moves and being hot. Okay? Suspend your fucking disbelief. Is it suspend your disbelief? Suspend your belief? You know, I'm not gonna even edit any of the shit. You're gonna watch this raw.
I don't think that they've ever really made that much sense. As much as people try to take the plot so seriously, well, that's not canon. That couldn't have happened because this over here and this over here. I think in the case of Resident Evil, we just are like, you know what? It's a.
You know what? It's like saying, you know, Attack on Titan always had a weird plot. I don't know why people take it so seriously. It's so stupid. What? Like giant people killing small people? Dude, it's fictional, okay? It doesn't really have to make sense in our real world as long as it makes sense in their own world, okay? You're a dumb fuck. Obviously people are gonna be mad if like some weird thing happened in Resident Evil, like maybe let's say randomly Chris has been dead for 20 years. It doesn't make sense because he was alive in Village. Obviously people are gonna get mad about it. And you know, it's just because it doesn't make sense in that world. In that fictional world of Resident Evil, it does not make sense. You know? And that's the most thing that's important. It doesn't have to make sense in our real world. It just needs to make sense in theirs.
Horror game. It's not meant to be taken super seriously. There are people who hyperfixate on this shit over on the internet.
Dude, are you serious? You are literally hyperfixating on it. I am hyperfixating on this because I fucking hate you and you're dumb and I love making fun of you.
For years and years and years. I mean, God forbid you try to watch the Fallout TV show today because people on the internet will tell you how the TV show could not possibly be canon with the games, even though literally the people in charge of Fallout have outright said, yes, the TV show is canon with the games, deal with it. So...
And I also, you know what, I'm gonna just ignore this point because this is a Resident Evil video and I don't want to talk about Fallout. I'm gonna just have my mic here. You guys could listen to me real close.
In the case of Resident Evil, it's kind of like, all right, we're just along for a fun ride. It's like watching a great horror movie where you're in...
Whoa, a fun ride, which is what games are made for. Like, dude, it's fucking stupid.
enjoying yourself. And yes, the plot may not make a lot of
And obviously, like, you're supposed to be enjoying games, unlike Phil, who has to fucking suffer through games he doesn't like. Like, dude, play games you like, but he won't because he's a dumb fuck who just plays whatever, like, gets enough money. Like a little beggar.
logical sense, and there's a lot of ridiculous things that happen. And how the hell could no one know about zombies yet? That's insane, But all right, I get it.
I mean, to be honest, it's not that surprising for me, man. Do you see the government, like, in the world right now? Do you see, like, there's still people who think, this is gonna be very political, so get ready to dislike me, but, like, do you see how there's still people who think Israel is, like, in the right? Like, they've bombed kids, they've killed thousands of kids, and you'll still find people who say there's no proof. Although there is literally thousands of videos, thousands of proof, but people will not believe it. Why? Because they're brainwashed, okay? You think the same thing can't happen in the Resident Evil universe? That there's corrupt politicians, there's like people who just brainwash others? Like, it's silly to I don't know, just silly, man.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So there you have it, and I like the game. Don't get me wrong. I like the game, and I am.
Yeah, I like the game. Specifically, if you watch him play the game, it's literally nothing, man. In the most hype moments in the game, he's just staring. He has that goat face staring into the fucking distance. And every once in a while, he'll like do the goat laugh. Yeah, the Peter Griffin laugh. And after that, like, there's nothing. It's like the most he fucking talks is when he begs, man.
Enjoying myself with it. But you gotta suspend the disbelief today. As we play as Leon, I bet today we're gonna have absolutely ridiculous things going on. Over the top action, crazy zane.
Yeah, dude, have you ever fucking played a Resident Evil game, man? Have you? You have. So why are you being this stupid, man? Resident Evil games have always been like over the top, like Bollywood movies. It's always been like that. Like, I don't know why he keeps complaining that Resident Evil isn't Resident Evil anymore, but that's what Resident Evil is, being over the top. I don't know what's fucking crazy.
Zaniness. And that's okay as long as the game is fun. So I hope that the game remains fun and that now that we're into the more action-based part, it's going to be pretty good. Okay?
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, is that the end of it?
Let's see here.
Oh, is he banning someone? Okay, just wasting my time. Actually, whoa, I want to see this.
Someone tipped me $1.
Oh.
Can you explain what the old school Subway was like before they basically went...
Okay, no one fucking cares about fucking Subway, you dumb shit. Let me see. Where did I get this? What's this? Ask? Hello, curious about what you're watching. We're here to help. Not what's this? Like, I'm very curious. What's happening here? Summarize the video. Recommend why ignore plot. What? Okay, I actually want to add. I never did this before. Wait, let me see. Why? Well, actually, does DSP lack lore knowledge of Resident Evil games since he contradicts himself? This is the only time I'll be using AI. Based on the transcript, DSP does bring up several logical inconsistencies, or whatever. I don't care how I don't know what to make the robot sound like. And plot holes in the Resident Evil franchise, specifically highlighting moments that seem to contradict established lore. He mentions that residents seem to have no knowledge of previous outbreaks in Resident Evil 2, 6, and various spin-offs, and questions why villains would unleash viruses in populated areas if they want to keep their research secret. Can you explain why? Additionally, he points out that to enjoy Wait, he points out what? Okay. What did Subway food represent to DSP? Yeah, thank you. Oh, it's so fucking related to Resident Evil. Anyways, I think that's it, you know? Like, dude, what the fuck? Great stream. Who's this? Faisal? You have an Arabic name, man? Stop the shit. Stop bringing shame to Arabs. Uh, what's this? Okay, this fucking goofy ass. Okay. Hopefully I get more views than him so I could feel proud that I have more views than a beggar. Um, anyways, I won't really edit this video much. I just wanna, I guess, unleash my feelings toward this little sack of shit. Anyways, if you enjoyed it, then enjoy other videos, okay? Um, if you're into like DSP stuff, I hope you're also like into the podcast, like the WPIG. That being said, you know, the Swaycast. Those are the like they're the best thing to have in the background, because that's what I did while platinum Resident Evil. I just had like meerkhat playing in the background, or I had the alt insider like just yapping about horse games or some shit. It's fun, man. Whatever. I'll. I was gonna say I'll put the video in the description. Hell no, I won't put this one. You know what? I'll put WPIG and the Swaycast in the description. I don't know why I'm acting as if like anyone is gonna see this. Fuck you.